It has been over 9 years since one of these gems, absolute gems, has dropped. I'm a little bit late to this, but I thought late is better than never. It has been 9 years since we have heard the Goonbag radio M16s, Dr. FLEA, Son of Sam, also known as LGEEZ. This is actually dropped on the 23rd of March 2014, and I believe that they did the 27, the other Goonbag radio, a year later on the same day. How nuts is this? If you want the part 2, I will do this next week at some point, most likely. Yeah, we're gonna go through this today. We are gonna appreciate one of the finest freestyles to ever grace this country, in my opinion. Which one do I prefer out of 19 and 27? I think I prefer 27. The second one, the later one, the newer one that they did 1 year later in 2015. But this one is still really fucking good. Really fucking good. For a little bit of context, Alex Jones, in my opinion, is the greatest to ever do it in Australia. And I think that the work he's done with Son of Sam is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing and incredible. They've shown a lot of love to me over the years. I've shown a lot of love to them likewise, so there's a lot of mutual respect there. Yeah, let's go through and hit a little nostalgia trip for some, and hopefully for some others, show why I think this is one of the most goated freestyles ever. Let's do this, man.
Yeah, what's going on, internet? You're tuning with Big Nebs.
Big Nebs, shout out Nebs.
We got Son of Sam, we got FLEA here.
Let's do this.
Getting ready to spit that M16. What's going on? What's good?
M16, Goonbag.
Goonbag.
War sound noises. You know how it is.
Give me some sound effects.
Oh, here we go.
Tropic Thunder type shit.
Live 5-star. I like that. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Goonbag.
Hey.
I'm in the party like Chris Farley with Marty McFly, and we're trying to fly to the DeLorean back to the 90s. Bring up Iggy Azalea, bring her back to Australia. Play with her and send her on her way like
Okay, I'm done.
She hate my accent. I hate her whack friends. G'ing up her confidence, telling her she's got talent. And the rumors are true, I do Kama Sutra. Switching up positions, I call that a roots maneuver. Stupid, I'm souped up, I'm hitting the roof on a Supra. No.
Just the way he comes in so effortlessly, FLEA doubling up and finishing the bar for him. It's chemistry, man.
I'm a poor walker, but shoe scuff. I do calves too. I'm not skipping leg day. I stay in training day like
Even Mendes comprende.
I killed the mic like the doctor injecting MJ. The rap shit's locked in my cage. Sex slave. Speaking of pages, they don't want to face off like Nicholas. MCs, they soft like
licorice sticks.
Yeah, I rock them like Dwayne Johnson. I'm Oz hip hop's Bon Scott. Alias is Stone Cold Steve often. Keep watching the kid, I'ma keep stomping out tunes. No Mission Impossible, bitch. I'm Tom Cruise.
Just the schemes, the multis, the confidence. I love it, and I love the way that these men like to drop a punchline. So they'll set up, pause, then drop the word or phrase that is the punchline. I really like the way that that Sana leaves the gap and like almost hits. It's like he's jabbed, waited for you to sit upright and then caught you, you know? Like that one, I think it's Demetrius Johnson does it. He hits my man stumbles back and he waits for the second for his back to hit the cage and then he hits him with the flying knee or an elbow or something like that. If you're a UFC fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. But like, it's like he just waits for the right moment, wait for it now. And it's such good timing.
Keep watching the kid, I'ma keep stomping out tunes. No Mission Impossible, bitch. I'm Tom Cruise. Not gonna move, top of the top off the top on the tune. Freestyle, dropping the top like I'm rocking with Snoop. Not gonna lose. Meanwhile, you're locked in a room with a pocket of pot and a
establishing a flow, switching between flows effortlessly, does the double time here, and then slows it down after this. It's so nice, so nice.
Stomping out tunes, no Mission Impossible, bitch. I'm Tom Cruise. Not gonna move, top of the top off the top on the tune. Freestyle, dropping the top like I'm rocking with Snoop. Not gonna lose.
Meanwhile,
locked in a room with a pocket of pot and a prostitute on speed dial. Prerogatives knocking kids out of the booth, and I'm proud of it too. The rapping Cassius Clay, Savages Anarchists back in the day. I'm not a battler bragging a talent, but when I be rapping, these faggots be hard in their face. Women, they look at my way, look at the look on their face. Keen as I'm on the mission for Charlie.
Cameron Diaz.
And them Lucy Lou, I got them groupies too. Half Asian that do do. Nah, come on, FLEA, I'm talking mad shit. But ask any chick I've been with, I give
a mad dick.
I've been smoking all this weed. Am I sober? Can you see? Drank 5 bottles of lean. Should I overdose to 3? Well, that's what my doctor said. Now I'm really off my head till I committed suicide.
Bang, the doctor's dead.
Off my chops, not enough in the kitchen sink. Throw a muzzle top into the coffee shop. You hipsters live. We screaming posse shots, killing shit. They ain't heard of us. Word of mouth. We the illest bitch. I think I lost the plot a really long time ago. I'm a cunt. You're a pussy.
You got a vagina though.
You've been trying to find the snow. Put it in a pot.
They have so many quotable bars, and I don't know it word for word, right? There's some of you, man, I know for a fact you know it word for word. If you're one of them people, shout yourself out. Now, if you had to give a percentage of how much of this whole video you knew, how much? Because I'm throwing maybe 10% in. I know how to finish certain bars. I know where it's going. I'm familiar with it, but I don't know it word for word like that. Some of you, man, I guarantee you could do at least 90% of this.
Pipe and smoke. You Walt Disney, you on ice, your life's a joke. I
Listen, this whole scheme is nuts, by the way.
lost the plot a really long time ago. I'm a cunt, you're a pussy.
You got a vagina though.
You've been trying to find the snow. Put it in a pipe and smoke. You Walt Disney, you on ice, your life's a joke.
You're Disney on ice because you're smoking crack, but you're... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I ain't down with some of the shit they dig. Done with my shit for kids, sucking some dick for gigs. I'ma tell your father, fuck you in front of his fucking kids. Figured if you're a dog, your mother's a fucking bitch. Them straight bandits, we slay
Stumbles, takes a moment to compose, and then keeps it rolling. That's huge.
dog, your mother's a fucking bitch. Them straight bandits, we slay transit, trick trains like they abandoned from back in the days. My name.
Do you know how many rappers get rattled when they forget a bar or stumble or get a timing wrong? FLEA gets it wrong here, takes a moment, and keeps it rolling like nothing happened. And that's such an important skill to have. It shows that these men have put their practice hours in, you know? To be able to recover like that, it's a huge, huge important skill. I've seen rappers live mess up and get absolutely rattled. I've been there before where I've been rattled, and you develop this skill through lots and lots of practice to learn how to adapt and overcome. Sometimes what you do, and I find this especially with grime, is especially if I'm freestyling to a beat that isn't what the bars were written to, you know, the pocket can be different, the tempo can be different even. You attack it in different ways. And sometimes you're out of your own pocket and you got to keep going and fly into your own. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like you've merged into the wrong lane, but instead of panicking and stopping the car, you keep driving. And you just wait for your opportunity to go back into that lane and keep it moving like you never made the wrong turn or wrong decision. You know when you go to take the exit on the highway and you're like, oh shit, I can't exit yet, and you just swerve back in. That's all that happens. You take it nice and easy, no panicking.
Staying for the pain to getting paid in a rave for slaying stages. I'm wasted. I ain't saying that I've made it. I ain't claimed to be famous, but I ain't taking a break. So make way for your favorite. I ain't saying no names, but I ain't playing no games. So you got a problem with me?
This flow.
Bitch. DOC, taking it straight to the DOP. Gronk, you ain't no DOD. You got it backwards with a DOJ, go DOB to the COPs. You can act up, thinking we won't meet, but I roll with a team that's BDE. Hold on the team, wanna be like me. I'ma keep it straight, never dump it down. And I rap for the underground. I'm still above you, clown. You would stand up, dude, come sit down. You're gonna go fuck with a one click, the run shit go run, then I run you down. You got spin with the flow, go come to the deep end, bet you'll fucking drown.
Fucking hell.
Son of Sam, Dog Flay. LGEEZ, posse shot.
Nice.
Yeah, get the money up.
Let's get into that next one.
beat.
I fucked up on a few bars there.
It's all G, brother. It's Goonbag.
And that's what I'm saying. He knew he fucked up and he kept it rolling.
You fucking cunt.
I like that. Give us a shot of that. I like that. Yes.
This hit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Check, hey. Society got the eye on me. Labeled for labels, the style I be rocking. Got 'em all watching, hating me silently. Silence me? Never. I reign
I'm waiting for that drum roll.
weather and flat out your losers like booze all through December.
Oh, yeah.
I get it in, regardless. No dinner dates. Rock up at your missus' place, make that shit precipitate. Ah, you're a grub and a give up. Trying to score a .6 sticker on tick up. I'm Jake the Muss after Grace hung up. Your Uncle Bully, chopper read before his ears got cut. Stick him up. I'm
Oh, this beat is so nice, man. Just the way Sunner attacks this is so... Oh. Just take a moment to appreciate lyricism, man.
The grace hung up, your uncle bully. Chopper read before his ears got cut. Stick him up, I'm Ben Cousins on a bender with my cousins on a bender. Drugs, money and women, we winning. Trifecta. Don't F up doing crime cause that might get you. Time and getting time ain't something I'm trying to invest a lot of time in. Trying to blow like Uncle Fester, but there ain't no Adams in my family. Except for rhyme, R.I.P. for the writers that left us. Talking slick about the click or behind us will get you. F'd up, and I'm not co-signing no threats, but no disrespect. With disrespect, you could end up like them like our boys when they came to East Hills. Remember, I still got the brief of all your statements. How could I forget you? Harsh friends that I could introduce you to, and I know some harsh states they could induce you to. Say you're excelling hard with your bars, raising the rate, but I'm known to accelerate like I was racing a car. Get it? Don't think you're the shit because your missus a stunner. I smashed that box Super Mario style.
One up. Oh my god. Like, to be able to talk some real street shit, to then go on about how I am a better pen lyricist, I am a better writer and rapper than you, to then also include some charisma. Like, there's just so many elements that are interwoven here. I don't even know if that's a word, but we're now rolling with it. Interwoven, interweaved, however you want to say it. They're all interconnected here. And it's just crazy how effortless these men make it look. There are so many people still to this day in this scene that don't have the level of pen that these men do. That just don't have the level of class that these men do. And there is a reason why FLEA and Sunna, why these two are your rappers' favorite rappers. These are the ones that inspired some of your favorite rappers now. The style that a lot of these rappers have today, they have taken elements, if not the whole full fucking starter pack of these men. You've got to understand that LGs here are so important to a lot of rappers that are about today, and whether they would admit it or not, your favorite rapper knows it. Like, these men have done a lot. And I don't even think it's a hot take. I've been saying this for a minute, and I know a lot of other creatives and a lot of other people that have been following this shit for a while are very, very aware of it. If these men never put out music again, they have still done more than enough for this game. And a lot of people know that deep down. A lot of people know that.
I'm dropping content that's messy, like popping an Oxycontin and rocking around in a semi. Trailer truck with a semi, famous slut with a semi. Hard on, concentrating hard on the car in front of you till it starts veering off in the dark. Spewing like playing darts with no arms, spitting that sharp shit. Cut like a sharp when your missus finds out you use it. Cut like a sharp when your missus finds out you use it. Dudes abuse the rock like we in wrestling now. Peak for the weekend, then let the Xanax settle them down. But my bars, this is addictive, I'm your pedaling now. I'm getting around like sluts, but I ain't feminine clown. Nah, before I sip, I let it sit in the fridge. My drink, I fridge.
I'm not gonna sit here and break down bars. I'm not gonna do it. We got wrestling schemes, we got ice schemes, we got taking your missus schemes, we've got all sorts. Like, we'd be here for a very long time. This video is already gonna be long enough as it is.
Like chicks that don't want the dick, get pissed. No one's safe. Find your man and I'm snatching the chain from her neck just to get a chain reaction. Damn, know where I'm from the accent, man. Don't like it, you can eat balls like Pac-Man and get ghost, or get slapped like elastic and get ghost, or get slapped like elastic. Bands, brother, the son of the sand, brother. Chuck up a cup in the air, brother. Don't pour it out. I walk around without a wallet. They don't know who I am, brother. Hoping they don't see and eye me and identify me. Find me, yeah, that's fine by me, but don't fire up getting feisty. Look, hey, yo, yeah, my mind's like a whole library. I got away with work like I was racking dictionaries. You get
Celine
me?
in that wig got me borderline blind, and they keep telling me I glorify crime. But see, I ain't trying to glorify the grind, man. I've been fucking with that unorganized crime. I've been playing the game 4 quarters at a time, cause I cornered the corners 4 quarters at a time, and I go flip it like 4 or 5 times, cause I gotta get that money, man. I'm caught up in the grind, feeling like a sore skyscraper.
Not only do they contrast each other, listen to the hunger that they've got. At this point, retrospectively looking back at it, obviously I wasn't following these men in 2014. I discovered this in 2018. They sound so hungry to make a name for themselves. They're rapping here like they're trying to prove that they are the best in the business. And that's a level of hunger that is so, so important for rappers especially to have. When you step on the mic, when you stand in that booth, when you record, wherever your process is, you need to, 1, believe that you are the best in the world, but 2, you need to rap like you're not established as that. And for all of us, apart from a handful, we're not the best in the world. But you need to have that hunger like you're trying to prove that. And I think a big difference between hip-hop at this time and hip-hop now is not enough people now are hungry. They're comfortable. They make a bit of dosh. They get a few thousand followers and they're comfortable. And the difference to me is when you step on the mic, you need to rap like it's your last ever freestyle, your last ever track, your last ever album. But to also be ready to go another 10 years. I don't know how else to explain it, but there's just a level of hunger that I just don't feel like enough people have nowadays that these man were showing at this time.
Cause I gotta get that money, man. I'm caught up in the grind. Feeling like a sore skyscraper. Leave a hipster in his New Jersey lot, naughty by nature. Passed out, arsed out, glass down, blazer. Yeah, that dude hit me cause he thought I might wake up. He ain't just another dude sober. He ain't waking up, he's in a drug-induced coma. I'm trying to get rich as Oprah. When you had no balls, man, you knew that shit was over. No whites, no cricket. You was getting dick, no fine, no ticket. Nah, straight rape on a microphone midget. While I got that hard drive, styrofoam sipping. And I wonder why I'm owed so much. Well, time is money, and time keeps ticking. I said I wonder why I'm owed so much. Well, time is money,
and time keeps ticking.
What's up? Yeah. What up, Goonbag? M16, number 19.
Establishing their style where they repeat the last bar. Someone like Potter Paper does that very often nowadays in the UK. But these men also have that where, yeah, you drop 7 bars and you repeat the last one to complete the 8.
Nice. You ready for that third bit?
And then beat number 3. Dun 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 dun.
BTA to the A and D. Doc FLEA, son of Sam. Goonbag.
LGEEZ.
Get out of my head.
Let's just spaz out.
You don't really want it.
Go mad.
You already know how it goes.
Fuck it.
Tell them you
Both
don't really
of
want to realist if you want to come and get a better, think about a consequence. You don't really want to realist if you want to come and get a better, think about a consequence. You don't really want to realist if you want to come and get a better, think about a consequence. It ain't cockiness, it's confidence.
Even the mirror keeps giving me compliments.
Oh, no.
What have I done?
Diss me?
What have you done?
For the scene, what have you done? You spit a few bars like,
what have you done?
Finish, that's it, can't be serious. Normally I don't bother with crumbs, but I gotta do what I gotta do, cuz.
And now I bodied a lot of you cunts.
Get them all, fill them, get them all. We can go back and forth like a tennis ball, not over the net though. You can make 20 calls, stand on my own tour, and I bet I never fall. Whenever I wanna get it, I'm gonna get it all. I'm better than any competitor, what I tell them all.
I'm better than any competitor. Better than any competitor. The way he rolls his tongue so effortlessly is fucking nuts.
Whenever I wanna get it, I'm gonna get it all. I'm better than any competitor, what I tell them all.
Any better than any competitor.
If you betting, you better all. But I'm betting they fold every time. Never mind, that was never on the level I'm on. They could never try. Look into the devil's eyes. Pupils on them times 25. So whatever the weather's right, I can make it rain for the sunshine anytime. Once I let it rhyme, time tight. Every glass, every neck in a bar. Put your head in line. Oh, I'm ahead of time. I can see distant years. 20/20 vision, I can see crystal clear. It's so vivid how I live it. You can picture here. Been driving, I'm too pissed to steer. With a bitch in the back trying to kiss my ear. She got her lips on my lap. Now my dick's on a fat while I'm sinking beers. I got a gift in this rap and a present on a best. And what your girl was sending me a text. First it was her just sending me your address. Next thing I know, now I'm undressed in your bed. But I didn't do coffee or dinner. Straight to the point like a Donny or Pippa. At least I didn't blow on your bed sheets. I'm sorry,
So a blue inner.
I'm a true winner. Every one of my crew hitter. Me and Sam tag teamed a bitch with a lid of a goose and then we got loose winner. I said I'm a true winner. Winning like Charlie Sheen. She was sucking me off till my dick grew bigger. Skidded on my Armani briefs. I'm the hardest artist. Bars of darkness. Yeah, you talk hard but your bars are weak. You can't spar with me. When I look like an orgadoni, you ain't getting no part of me. I mean, look at how we do this thing. Don't give a fuck what crew you're in. We're the best up-and-comers. You run it up, say running up and up with the future kings.
And I'm not old there. Middle finger up while your
I'm
crew's
not old.
all there.
Ah!
Juice all there. MCs jacking up, they can lose all there.
Pull that back, man.
With the future kings.
and I'm not all there. Middle finger up while your crew's all there. Sitting with the vodka and juice all there. MCs jacking up, they can lose all there. Credibility, literally belittle these little pitiful critters with their fans all there. Hey,
And I'm not all there, and I'm not
all there. Hit a dude with a schooner, glass, laugh, leg it, hijack a getaway car. Like drive, husband and wife both crying, hiding, laying on the backseat crying. I wanna rock right now. Junkies like
I wanna rock right now.
At your gig like hand me a brick. Somebody please, I wanna
Rock right now.
Oi, hand me a rock. I swear I can hit him in the head with a rock. Please hand me a rock. I swear I can hit him in the head with a rock. Rock me, somebody rock me. Mask on like somebody rock me. Somebody rock me.
I swear I can hit him in the head with a rock. You don't really want to with a if you want to come and get it, better think about a consequence. You don't really want to with a if you want to come and get it, better think about a consequence. You don't really want to with a if you want to come and get it, better think about a consequence. It ain't cockiness,
it's confidence. Even the mirror keeps giving me compliments.
I'm like Dr. FLEA, I got what you need. I just cop for the box, I'm stuck for the weight for the shit right here. Not for the weight, ask me what I do and I do not speak.
It's just so effortless the way they go back and forth with such high energy. Their breath control, FLEA's breath control goes out once or twice in this, but he, again, that thing about recovering really well, just, it's nuts, because they're double timing very, very often here.
Son of Sam, I'm like, fuck the fans.
Not serious, fuck the fans.
In the back of the club with some sluts and we're getting fucked up, yeah, bros,
Cause we got them brands.
Nev's up.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's so good, brother. It's so good.
Party
Absolutely
shot.
smashed it.
M16.
M16.
Dog FLEA, Son of Sam, Goonbag.
Well done, fellas.
M16,
Well
number
done.
19. Just a carnivore, dude.
Nice. We've got one more exclusive track to play. Well done, fellas. Thank you so much.
Is this that STD joint?
This is that STD.
This is that STD joint. Oi, this, wow. It really shows how good these men are, that this freestyle holds up to this day very, very well in my opinion. And I still think I stand by my statement of 27 being the better trio of freestyles compared to 19. But yeah, no denying that these are some of the most classic freestyles to ever come out of the country. Some of the most classic work from LGEEZ. I think this just shows LGEEZ how they can do the deep rap shit. They could do the double time, trappy, grime shit. And they just ooze confidence, man. A lot of people ask for their return because, you know, they want to see more of this. They want to hear more. They want to hear the new and improved, more mature version of these, man. And whether they'd be able to one-up what they were doing around this time or not long after, or whether they never touch the mic ever again and, you know, never put out music, I think they've done more than enough for this game. And as I said, I really do stand by the statement of these men are the reason why your rappers, some of your favorite rappers, are rapping the way they are, you know. But yeah, I've said pretty much everything I wanted to say throughout this throwback video here. Big shout out to FLEA and Sunna. I don't know if they'll ever see this. I don't know if they're watching still, but yeah, man, there's a lot of people who hold a serious place, a serious lot of love in their heart for these, man. Whether it be for their banging, you know, grime shit, or whether it be for the more introspective stuff that they've done. Yeah, their work has been very, very important over the years. And despite me joining at the point where they pretty much stopped, just outside of a few features here or there or whatnot, definitely can look back at this and be like, yo, this is some of the best stuff to ever come out of this country. So yeah, let me know what you was doing around March 2014. What was going on in your life? Do you remember this coming out? What memories do you have attached to this freestyle, if not just LGEEZ as a whole? Have you ever seen these men live? How much of this freestyle could you quote? I don't know. Just tell me a little bit. Big ups to anyone who's watched this far into the video. Big up to LGEEZ. Big up to Nebs. Big up to Goonbag. And yeah, big up to all the rocks worldwide. Why do I feel like FLEA and Sunna are like the Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley of the rap world? They are. They're like the Dudley boys of hip hop. That's the comparison I'm making.